Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I am so excited for this one. This is my first time ever solo traveling and I am in Krakow, Poland. So if you're not already subscribed, please make sure to do so. It really supports my channel. And if you are already, I'm super excited for this video. Like I said, it's my first time traveling solo. I've traveled a ton before. I used to live overseas in Europe. So I feel comfortable traveling, but I've never really done it solo where I'm the person planning everything, you know, doing everything, picking the Airbnb, deciding what activities I'm gonna do. So I wanted to take you all along for all of that. I'm hot because my Airbnb is extremely warm. They have these, like, you can see it right there, this like huge, like brown looking structure that I think is a furnace because I went to go touch it and it was very hot. I just traveled from Budapest to Krakow and I used a shuttle service called Eurobusways that I can link below if anyone is interested in using it. It was fabulous. It was a recommendation from one of my friends. It was 85 euro and the drive was about 6 hours with 2 stops. So it was really great, better than a bus, like a normal bus that I would have taken because that would have been 7.5 hours. It would have been cheaper, so if you're looking to save money and have less expenses on your trip, you could do that, but I really recommended this shuttle. It was great, the man was awesome, and I was able to bring all my luggage, my snowboard, my carry-on, my backpack free of charge, and now I'm in the Airbnb. I am only in Poland for 3 days and 3 nights. I leave early Friday morning to meet my parents in Switzerland to go skiing, so I just wanted to take you along with everything that I'm doing. It is 1:30 p.m. right now. I have had like 2 cereal bars that I found at a random gas station in Slovakia for breakfast. I also look extremely pale because I'm A, hot, and B, I don't have like any makeup on and I'm exhausted because the past 2 nights I only got like 5.5 hours of sleep just from traveling and jet lag, staying out like a little bit late with my coworkers and everything like that. So I'm excited for a restful night tonight. And I think right now I'm just gonna go out and walk around like the main square of Poland, explore, of Krakow in Poland, but explore, get a coffee, all that kind of stuff. And I'll show you a little tour of my Airbnb because it is super cute and I'm really excited to be staying here. Here's my Airbnb. You walk up and it's like in a building of some other like activity mirror type thing. I'm not really sure, but typical in Europe, you're kind of above other things. And to the right is the kitchen. So in here, there's a drying rack, there's some tea, probably from leftover Airbnb guests, kettle, stove if I want to cook. And then in here, I just put my water, but there's a fridge and then a little cabinet under here for some other stuff. And then I hung my coat. There's like a little rack to hang your coat. And then in here is the bathroom. So obviously toilet, sink, really nice shower with that rain shower head, which I'm very excited to use later. And then there's my toiletries and a washer. There is no dryer, which is pretty typical in Europe, so there is like a drying rack. And then here is the living room. So I have the fan going right now just because, like I said, it's very hot. I actually like really love this TV stand. I want to see where they got it. And then there's just some wall art up there, pretty unique, fun wall art. A little sitting chair over there. That's my snowboard bag that I already put out. And then the natural light in here is amazing, which is one of the reasons that I picked this place. As you all know, I love natural light. Some more paintings up there, couch, coffee table, and then this little sitting area to have coffee, breakfast. And then this is the heater thing, like I said, that just sits in the corner of the living room. And then from the kitchen, you can see into here, which is really nice. I'm sure that was intentional for the natural light to get in the kitchen. And then here is the bedroom. So I've been sleeping on a twin every night. So I'm very excited for this. It looks like it's a full with like 2 comforters, a blanket. They left some towels and really comfortable looking pillows. The pillows I've been sleeping on the past few nights are like flat as anything. So I'm very excited for that. More wall art. And then obviously the windows in here also give that natural light. It's snowing outside, so it's super cute. A little nightstand with a lamp. And then over here, same thing with that heater, iron, drying rack, and then just stuff to hang my clothes if I want to. And I also really love, obviously, this full-length mirror. So there will be mirror selfies in here. If you've seen them on my Instagram stories and you're now watching this, this is where it was. Already set out my Kindle on here. I'm reading the book Girls with Bright Futures and it's really good so far. I'm almost halfway through, Oh, these pillows just feel so good. Obviously, Leo came with me on this trip, and then there is a little lamp back there, but I will use this one for now. I'm actually gonna open this window because, like I said, it is very hot. I wanna just quickly show the view before I get ready to go explore. So there's like 2 window panes, probably because there's no screen right here, but it's like flurrying outside. And then over there is like to the main road. And then if you look over here, that's like the main square of Krakow. So I'm gonna go walk around there right now, but look at how cute it is. I wish I brought a longer coat because I love the cropped Wonder Puff, but then I wear a long sweater, which I always wear, and it just looks kind of silly. But here's my outfit. It is like 25 degrees out, so I'm all bundled up and going to go explore the main square, get a coffee, and I'm actually getting my nails done and a pedicure. Kind of random, but I wanted to do something like that, and my nails are kind of like strong right now, so I want to keep them that way and just get like a light pink or something like that. Hello, I just got back a little bit ago, probably like 20-30 minutes ago from exploring Krakow. I went to a really cute cafe called Gossip Cafe, and I got a ham and cheese omelet, a side salad, a smoothie, like a green mango ginger spinach smoothie, and an iced coffee. And it only cost me $12. Only $12 for 2 drinks and like a full-on meal. The omelet was huge, like probably 4 to 5 eggs, not even kidding. And I saved half of it, so I have that for tomorrow that I'm gonna heat up before I go on my tour for the whole day. And then I also stopped at the sandwich shop that got really good reviews after I got my nails done. I don't remember the color, but it was an OPI color. And I also got a pedicure too because I didn't get one since Christmas, or I haven't gotten one since Christmas, and it's February 7th, so I needed that. And that was like $52, which I feel like for a normal, I didn't get gel or anything, just like normal color is pretty normal. Like that's what I would pay in the States back home. So that was fine. And then I tipped the girl because things are very cheap here. I tipped her 40, I think it's called like zloty or something for the Polish currency. And that is equivalent to like $9, but things are pretty cheap here, so she seemed like very happy with that tip. And I don't know how common it is to tip. I tried to Google about tipping for like manicures or those kinds of services in Europe, and I didn't find too much information, so I just figured I would give her a tip because she did a really good job. It took like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and like I said, I literally just did normal polish, but she got all the dead skin off my feet, everything, like my cuticles, you can see, are like all cleaned up and everything. She did a great job filing. I'm really happy with what she did. And then I went and got a sandwich for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm doing a tour of Auschwitz and the salt mines, which will be a very long and heavy day. They don't provide lunch. You could pay for lunch, which was like $5, but it was just like a sandwich that I didn't have control over what I got, and like a water or something like that. So I just looked up like best sandwich shop near me and found this really cool hole-in-the-wall sandwich shop. And I got a like artisan sandwich, fresh bread with mozzarella, tomato, arugula, and a vinaigrette. And it was $3.90. Like you can't beat that. So I'm really looking forward to that. And now I am gonna go take myself out to dinner. I found a really cute pizza spot that's a 2-minute walk from my Airbnb. Same thing, the pizza's like $9 for a full pizza. So I'm really excited for that. And I just needed to come back. My phone was on like 1% and I didn't want to be wandering around alone with a phone on 1%. So I came back and charged my phone, drank some water, updated some stuff on my bank accounts. I'm actually thinking of closing like one of my bank accounts to just stay on my SoFi checking and savings account, which I absolutely love because their interest that they give you every month is super high. For the checking, it's 2.5%, and then the savings is 3.75%. and they do increase it often. I have a referral link. I will link it down below. I think you get like $50 with your first, like when you sign up with my link, like just $50 free dollars. It's amazing. There's no fees or anything like that. So I was just updating like all my Roth IRA, my car payment and everything to come out of there as opposed to my Wells Fargo, because I don't want that to get overdrafted if stuff comes out, since I'm not using that one as much. And then my paycheck for work and everything goes to my SoFi account too, just because I'd rather get higher interest on that than just having it in my Wells Fargo account. So any questions about that, a little bit of a tangent, but leave them below. Really excited to be here. It's been super fun so far. I love the little like main square of where I'm staying, and I'll, you know, link my Airbnb and everything below once this is uploaded, because I will be gone from here. I just got home from dinner and the pizza was amazing. You might not have been able to tell how good it looked. Okay, this is gonna pose way more challenging to open than I wanted it to be. But I got a white pizza with mushroom, sausage, and I added arugula, and it was so delicious. I'm saving this to have tomorrow when I get back from my tour and I'm hungry. After dinner, I went to check to find an ice cream shop, and the place that I found online that I really wanted to go to like didn't exist. It said it was open, but like the storefront that it said it was at wasn't open, like it was a different store. So I just came up to drop off my pizza, and I got another water and an aloe vera juice for tomorrow just to have to stay hydrated. And I'm gonna look on my phone and go see if I can find another ice cream shop close by, just because like I really want something sweet and yummy. So I'm gonna go do that now. I just showered and it felt so good. I did not find ice cream, sadly enough. I spoke to somebody and she said that there's not really ice cream shops open because it's not the summer, which I guess makes sense. It's like 20 degrees Fahrenheit out. But like I just wanted some ice cream. So instead I got this like little jelly donut from the same woman that I asked about the ice cream. And I'm making tea and gonna eat that now, but I wanted to be like all clean and showered and moisturized before I did that. So just in my skincare, as you all know, I use Cocoa Kind and love it. If you've watched my vlogs before, my posture is not great right now. I have my jammies on, slippers, gonna go pour myself some tea. I think it's like a strawberry flavor. And then the donut has like, it's like a jelly donut. So that's like my favorite type of donut. I don't usually gravitate towards donuts, but this, like I said, they didn't have ice cream. This is all they had. So we're gonna do that. And then I think just like hang out and watch TV on the couch. It's around like 8 p.m. right now. So I'm excited for my cozy night. As you saw in my previous vlog, if you watched it, if not, I will link it up here or here, whichever one it comes up. When I go on my work trips, it's pretty like go, go, go. Obviously we're traveling, it's super, super fun, but we don't get like a ton of breaks. We maybe get like an hour of free time a day. So it's been really nice for me to just like sit and do whatever I want and breathe. And I can't wait to wake up early and get coffee in the morning before I leave for my tour at 8 a.m. So I'm super, super excited. Here's the donut that I got. So as you can see, it's basically just a jelly donut with powdered sugar. And then I have my tea. And this is the little setup I have going on. So like I said, I have my slippers on. And then I'm just gonna throw on some Netflix. Quick update, I didn't really love the donut. Like, it was okay. Hold on, be quiet because you might be able to hear the horses clacking outside. It's so cute. Just like a lot of jelly, and then it wasn't like super fresh, so it didn't really taste that good. But it wasn't bad. It just, like I said, I'm not really that big into donuts. And then the TV also wasn't working, and so I had this already downloaded on my Netflix, so we're just gonna go ahead and watch it like this on my iPad. Good morning. I just woke up a little bit ago. I actually did not sleep great at all because the Airbnb is like pretty warm in here, and I like to sleep when it's cold. So I woke up like every hour, and then I finally woke up at like 5:45 and just read my book. But today is the day that I am doing Auschwitz and the salt mines, so it's going to be a very long and heavy day, but I'm getting picked up at 8:05. It's around like 7:15 now, so I'm just packing up my lunch that I got yesterday, and then I'm going to go sit at a coffee shop and read the rest of my book. I'm almost done with the book I'm reading that I really like. It is called, what, oh gosh, one moment. Girls with Bright Futures. It's really good. It's about like three girls in high school, a couple other characters and their moms, and there's only like one spot allocated to Stanford left, so it's all about like what they do to get their kid to go there, college acceptance day, and then one of the students is in like a major accident and they think somebody did it. So it's good. I really like it. I've read it in a few days, so I'll probably finish that, packing my lunch, and get ready to go.
He created the statues to illustrate the great legend about discovering salt in Wieliczka. You already know, working here was not only tough and difficult, but sometimes also painful.
Just got home from a very long day. My phone was on 2% when I left the pierogi restaurant, so I wanted to come home and charge it a little bit just before, if I want to go like explore or walk around or do shopping or anything, I want to at least have my phone charged since I'm traveling alone. Today I did the salt mines, which was really interesting, really cool to see how they mined salt, how all of that was done. There were like churches inside, underground. You were like 600 feet deep. It was absolutely wild to see, and that was a cool experience. And then after that, we drove from the salt mines to Auschwitz, which was very sad. Obviously, what took place there, it was a lot to take in, especially I have learned a lot about that time. A lot of the books I read are about the Holocaust, World War II, nonfiction and fiction, but to see it in real life, it was wild. You know, you see how these people were treated, how these millions of people, 90% of which were Jewish, were in these concentration camps, death camps, and were killed for no reason other than their religious faith and who they were. That was Auschwitz. Very heavy, obviously. The one thing that really bothered me was that people that were visiting there were taking a lot of photos, and like, I just don't think that's respectful to be taking photos of certain things. Like, you know, maybe you can take a photo of the gate or whatever, but there were a couple people that were like putting their phones, standing up on tripods on like the railroad tracks and like taking selfies in front of the camps. And I don't know, that just like irritated me. And I talked to the tour guide about it a little bit, and he was like, yeah, these people are like, some people that visit here are just really tone deaf. So it was interesting to hear from his perspective. So I just got home a little bit ago, probably like an hour and a half ago, went to the pierogi place for dinner. I brought that sandwich on the bus with me to the tour of salt mines in Auschwitz, so I had that for lunch, but I didn't really have much else today. So, and I wanted to try pierogies. My class tomorrow, I was supposed to do a class with Airbnb Experience on pierogi making that I was like super excited about, but the host messaged me that she wasn't feeling great and needed to cancel. Totally fine. I was like, feel better, I'll look for something else. So then I found this other Airbnb Experience that's like a food tasting throughout, like a food tour, walking food tour around Poland and Krakow. So I'm really excited for that actually, because I've definitely walked around on my own, but I'm like, what's that? What's this? Like, I don't really know the history of places. So I'm excited to do that, and that will be from 1 to 4. So in the morning tomorrow, which is my last day here, I'm just gonna explore, go to a cafe, bring my Kindle, read, probably finish up actually editing the next vlog, or the vlog before this that we'll have posted from Austria and Hungary, and then go on the tour, and then afterwards I'll just find a spot to do dinner, maybe go shopping and stuff like that. I am gonna throw in a load of laundry. Right now I'm just wearing like sweatpants, but I am gonna throw in a load of laundry because I stopped at a like little grocery store on the way home. Got a Magnum like ice cream bar with chocolate and vanilla ice cream, laundry pods, and butter, because there's no microwave in the Airbnb, so I have no way to heat anything. And I have like leftover omelet, leftover pizza, leftover pierogies. I'm like, I need to be able to eat these. So what I'm gonna do now, throw laundry in, hop in the shower. It is, what time is it? It's 7:03. I honestly don't think I'm gonna go out again. Like, I thought about, okay, maybe I'll go like walk around and explore, but I'm tired. Today was a long day, it was a heavy day, and I want to just kind of relax, finish editing this vlog that I'm talking about right now, so that I can get that all scheduled and ready to post. So let's go throw some laundry in the shower.
Peeling back the layers of the part I've been playing for you. Used to be so easy. Now I get queasy when things start going wrong. And in this life we all know that the start is...
Good morning, happy Thursday. Today is my last day in Budapest. I slept until 9:30, and I have not been sleeping really well at all this trip, so it was amazing. I'm like not ready to be awake yet still. What I'm gonna do is brush my teeth, walk across the street to get a cup of coffee, and then come back up here. I have a leftover ham and cheese omelet from when I got lunch my first day here. You can tell my voice is like still groggy because I obviously haven't spoken to anyone yet. This is my first time speaking today, so you all get to hear it first. Come back and heat that up and eat that for breakfast, have my coffee, and just relax for a little bit. And then I have a food walking tour from 1 to 4 today, so I'll probably like come home after my coffee, bring that, get ready for the food tour, and then leave my apartment at like 11 or something and walk around on my own before the food tour. So that's what's on the docket for today. Tonight I don't have any dinner plans. I'll probably just Google somewhere, figure out where I want to go, what I'm in the mood for, and that's really it. My eyes look very tired. I need to wash my face, but we're gonna do that well after coffee. This coffee shop is so good. Like, this cappuccino is to die for. Also, my wallpaper is Katie Bellotti Designs. She designs new wallpapers every month, and this is February, which I'm obsessed with. I'm just sitting in my Airbnb. I have the windows open that view the street, and this coffee, I just can't get over how delicious it is. I love having breakfast like in the Airbnb. I obviously want to explore and find a new spot. Also, I'm watching Carter Sullivan's 7 a.m. productive day vlog. I haven't been watching YouTube as much traveling, so I'm just like catching up on all my favorite creators. I watched Brianna's last night, 2 of hers that I had missed. But anywho, I feel like, you know, you want to explore and do stuff, but I also like pretending that I like live in Krakow and this is like my home, and just finding like the simple joys of it, sticking to somewhat of a routine, and it feels really good for me. But I'm gonna go out and explore in like 20 minutes once I finish eating and get ready for the day. All right, I'm all ready to go explore. I did my makeup. I'm wearing a long sleeve black shirt and then just like this turtleneck sweater. And then I'm wearing leggings and these work pants that I have that are black from Aritzia. And then just my Converse, which I actually just cleaned a little bit so they look better. Like I said, I have my food and walking tour from 1 to 4. And right now I think it's like probably 10:45, 11 or so. I'm not actually really sure. Haven't looked at the clock. But I threw a load of laundry in, just another load to do. And now I'm just gonna go walk around and shop. Hello. What are you guys doing?
Some sugar and salt and egg inside. That's still.
Where are you? On the couch where I normally sit when I'm in this Airbnb, but I just did the food tour, which was an Airbnb experience, and it was absolutely amazing. If you're ever in Krakow, you have to do an experience hosted by Thomas, I'll link it below. He was so incredible. He knew the city. He gave a lot of like history, legends, all of that stuff. And then we also did the food tour to have traditional Polish food. So we had, I can't remember the name for it that they call it in Polish, but it's like a bagel pretzel-y kind of thing that they have for breakfast or a snack, and they sell them all along the street. And they're served cold, so I had that. And then we went to a Polish restaurant and had delicious soup that was filled with like sausage and egg and onions and a yummy broth in a bread bowl. And then we had pierogies, potato pancakes, a beet salad, and then after that we went to a little cafe and had what they call the Pope's cake, which is like a pastry filled with vanilla, sugary, yummy cream. And I got a cappuccino and he got a tea. And now I'm waiting to build up my appetite because we ate lunch at like 2, and Polish food is pretty heavily like meat and carbs and potatoes, so I'm pretty full and just not really sure what I want yet for dinner. I was supposed to leave to go to Zurich tomorrow, so my plan was after Vienna and Budapest, I was coming to Krakow for 3 days and 3 nights, and then meeting my parents in Zurich because we have family friends there, and was gonna go skiing with them. But a pipe burst in my family home back in Massachusetts where I'm from, and my parents are now going from Florida to Massachusetts to assess the damage, clean up, deal with all of that, and they're not gonna go to Zurich anymore. So because of that, I'm not gonna go to Zurich without them. The whole point was to go and spend time with them and go skiing, and I would rather be home to help them. So I decided to stay in Krakow 1 extra day. So I'm gonna stay tomorrow, fly out Saturday, which I'm actually excited about because I love the city so far and I really like my Airbnb. There's still some like more exploring that I wanna do, restaurants I wanna try. So I'm gonna stay here 1 extra day. And then I'm flying Krakow to Munich on Saturday and then Munich to Boston. So I will land Saturday at night in Boston around 6:20 p.m. The bright side of this is that I get to see my family. I actually now get to see my sister and my brother-in-law and my nephew Henry. So I'm very excited. Henry is now almost 10 months. He'll be 10 months at the end of this month, and I haven't seen him since Christmas. So I feel like 8 to 10 months he's grown a lot, and I'm excited to spend time with him as well. Gonna vlog in Zurich and do all of that, but obviously that will not be my next vlog. We will see what I decide to do for my next vlog. I'm not quite sure yet, but just wanted to give a quick update of why I'll be spending an extra day in Krakow and going home instead of being in Zurich for snowboarding. I've literally been sitting on the couch for like 3 hours since I changed my flight and talked to my parents and everything. But I am just in this new sweater I got from Zara and a scarf. I am just wearing leggings and Converse. I was gonna just go to like a casual restaurant, but I'm gonna go to a Michelin star restaurant because Krakow is very inexpensive. So like a really yummy meal that's Michelin star is pretty inexpensive and cheap. So I'm gonna go to an Italian restaurant. They had this tiramisu on the menu that looked like so good, and I love tiramisu. But I've just been trying to work up an appetite because my food walking tour was like a few hours ago, so I had a late lunch like I said. I could put jeans on just because I'm going out to dinner, but like, I don't really think it matters. I'm gonna be wearing a jacket anyways, so, but I'm excited. I was like, hey, Michelin star, might as well do it up. So I'm gonna have a big glass of water and then go. It is 7:09, so I'll probably have dinner for like an hour and then be back and shower and get ready for bed. Just relax. That was hands down like probably the best meal I've ever had. It was so good. Oh my gosh. And it was $38. $38. I posted on my Instagram story and did like a quiz of what it was. I thought it was 42 because when they handed me the card reader, it said like, do you want to pay in Polish currency or USD? And I said USD and it said 42. Then I checked my bank statement and it said $38. So good. It was the best pasta I've ever had. It was amazing. And on the side, it had like this kind of milk creamy that you like dipped with the ravioli. It was so good. And then I couldn't decide what I wanted for dessert, so I got tiramisu and creme brulee because when at a Michelin star, am I right? Like, I couldn't believe that it was only $38 and it was to die for. And it is now 10 o'clock. I am gonna take a shower now. I think my hair is greasy, but I don't really wanna wash my hair because I don't wanna go to bed with it wet. I think I'm just gonna body shower and make some tea to have and drink before bed. And then tomorrow, today was supposed to be my last day, but as you all know, the situation, tomorrow is my last day in Krakow. So I haven't really made any plans of what I'm going to do yet. And I wanna do at least like one planned activity. So I was looking at yoga classes online, which are all full in the English version. But I'm gonna do a little bit more research here before I shower and just see if there's anything I can do because I would love to try a yoga class or a Pilates studio or something here just to get my body moving. I've obviously walked a ton while I've been on vacation, but I really just wanna find like more intentional movement and get back into my routine of doing that before I go back to Massachusetts on Saturday. So that's my night and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, happy Friday. Sorry if you can hear the noise of the street. I just opened the windows because it's very hot in this apartment. So I turned the heat down and opened the windows just to get like fresh air this morning. And it feels amazing because, let's see the temp outside right now. 20 degrees. Sunrise is at 7, so in like 9 minutes. It's 6:51 right now. And it just feels like incredible in here. My Whoop tells me that I got 4 hours and 25 minutes of sleep last night. I went to bed, I ended up falling asleep at 12:40 a.m. it says, and I woke up at 5:23. Part of that time I was awake, the rest light sleep, 41 minutes of deep sleep, and an hour and 18 minutes of REM. I'm tired. And I tried to fall back asleep, but I just like couldn't. I feel like because it's my last day, I just like want to get up, I want to do stuff, I wanted to shower. I put like an eye patch on again. This is the Patchology. I think this is the green tea one. So it's, you know, supposed to make you look more alert. But I just wanted to get up. I wanted coffee, but none of the coffee shops open until like 8 a.m. So I might walk to Starbucks and get a coffee just to have like a little caffeine. And then I'm gonna go to this breakfast place that I found. I re-downloaded TikTok for like 10 minutes this morning just to browse and see like best breakfast Krakow, best coffee Krakow. I feel like people post a lot there and then you can see the visuals with it as opposed to just like Googling like best places in the city. I deleted it again already just because it's like so addicting. But don't know what's going on down there. They like come around and do like recycling and trash at like 6:30 a.m. So I think that's what they're doing. And then the street I'm on, you can't drive on during the day, but you can drive on during the early morning hours. So I think it's a lot of like deliveries for stores and goods and stuff like that. Anywho, we're just hanging this morning. This is my new sweater from Zara. I'll show you the other stuff that I got that was new. And then I'm just wearing like cozy PJ shorts. and I'm gonna sit on the couch. I made a cup of tea and maybe read just for a little bit before I go to Starbucks after I get ready. I just finished getting ready. I actually blow dried my hair because usually I'll just let it air dry, but because it's cold out and I want to like go out and do stuff, I dried it. I am going to a cafe first that opens at 7:30 a.m. It's like 7:12, 7:13 right now, to get coffee because I compared a couple of like the best places in Krakow that I found on Google, that I found on TikTok, and this one looked like the best place for coffee. So I'm gonna go there for coffee, and then there's another cafe that looked like the best place for breakfast because, you know, you can't win at both. So I'm gonna go there for breakfast, and that's like a little bit of a walk from the first place. I'm gonna bring my Kindle and just read at the cafe and enjoy a yummy, yummy coffee because I am pretty tired today. The walk is just like a tiny bit farther than I would have liked, but I'm exploring a different part of Krakow that I haven't been to yet, and I'd rather do that like in the daylight, obviously, than at night when I'm alone. So it's really pretty though. I went to that cafe and got a maple latte and like a green smoothie juice with spinach, mango, banana. My type of drink. I haven't had greens because Poland is like very much meat and potato heavy, so is the rest of Eastern Europe. So that was yummy, and now I'm walking like another 20 minutes to go to this breakfast spot that I found, but this spot is only like a 10-minute walk to my Airbnb. I just got home from being out for the morning. I went to the castle. It's called the Wawel, I think. It's W-A-W-E-L, so I think that's what it would be. That might be the German pronunciation for it. But it's where all the kings lived in like the 12th, 13th, 14th century, so on and so forth. And now I am just at the apartment, which is my Airbnb. I'm gonna hang my laundry because there's only a washer here, not a dryer, which is totally fine. So I'm just gonna start and hang my laundry and then do some research on my computer of where I wanna go for lunch. I did love the pizza place that I went to the first night I was here, so I might go there for lunch, but I just am not really sure if I'm in the mood for pizza since I had like pancakes and eggs for breakfast. I just don't really know what I want yet. I wanted to show everyone the souvenirs and things that I've gotten while on my trip. So this is the coffee that I've been drinking. I posted on my Instagram story that it's like the best coffee I've had to date. This is the espresso blend that they use. So I got the blends to use in my Breville at home. And then this coffee I actually got in Vienna. It is from Guatemala, but the coffee shop was in Vienna. So that's my souvenir from there. This Krakow postcard and then this Budapest postcard was given to me. I got these beautiful earrings at a handmade store in Krakow. This mug that I just fell in love with is from Slovakia, so Bratislava, where we stopped, as well as this little like sage green jewelry dish that I love for just my rings, my earrings, stuff I wear every day. And that was from the same honey shop where I got this little honey spoolie. I don't know what you actually call that. And then honey from Bratislava. And at the same store that I got these earrings, I also got this adorable ceramic mug that has strawberries on it. Also a gift from Budapest was paprika, which is one of their most common spices, as well as saffron, but I couldn't find any saffron. And then for my nephew Henry, I got this little wild animals set of wooden figures from Krakow. And then random things that I got, obviously, that are not souvenirs. I went to Sephora and got the Patchology, those eye gel patches, and then the illuminating eye gels. I love these for when I travel. And then I got the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream that I love. This is the travel size. And then at Zara, I got the sweater that I'm wearing that you've seen, and then I got the marine pant in the white color. I have these in the khaki color and then also in black. And then I also got this just like ribbed neutral color t-shirt. So that is everything I got, and we will see how packing goes tonight when I have to fit all of it in one place. I'm back in my Airbnb. I feel like I've been in this sweater since I bought it, but it's so comfortable. I went back to the dinner place that I went last night, which had the amazing ravioli. If you could taste this, like, I'll come back to Krakow regardless, because it's like probably now my favorite city in Europe. But if it wasn't, like, I would come back to Krakow for this ravioli. And now for the rest of the night, I'm going to, oh, did I say I got a massage yet? I don't think I did. Earlier today, I stopped in a massage place and I was like, do you have any availability? They said no, not until tomorrow afternoon. I was like, oh, well, I leave, no worries. And she was like, I can fit you in, I'll move, you know, I'll move something around. I can fit you in at 5. So I went and got an hour-long massage, $38, best $38 I've ever spent. It was amazing. Then I went to dinner. Tomorrow my flight's at 1:20 p.m. to Munich, and then Munich to Boston. And I think I'm gonna take the train around like 10:30, 11. I just wanna make sure like I'm packed, so tomorrow morning I can go get something to eat, get coffee, come back, and then bring my bag so I don't have to like lug my snowboard bag and my carry-on and my backpack with me wherever I go. But time to throw on pajamas and make tea. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. Yes, I'm wearing the same sweater that I've been wearing in the past like 2 days, but it's very comfortable, and I keep wearing like a long sleeve shirt under it, so it's super warm. I woke up at 9 a.m. today. I needed sleep so bad. I slept from like 11:30 to 9, but I just got my last large cappuccino from my favorite coffee shop called Knitted Coffee. I guess the story behind it is that the owner loves to knit, and so a lot of like other products that they sell in there, they have like handmade coffee sleeves or knitted and stuff like that. So I'm now drinking this. I just have like on the table, you can see all my stuff that I need to pack in my carry-on, a couple other things like my backpack, and then a couple other things for my actual carry-on. My snowboard bag is all packed. I just have to put my slippers in there, which I'm wearing right now on my feet. And then in about like an hour, I am leaving to walk to the train station to take the train to the airport. This is the end of my Krakow vlog. I think Poland is now my new favorite country, Krakow my new favorite city. I absolutely loved it. I don't know if it was me being here alone and being able to just like explore, have free time, do what I wanted to, but I just like loved it. And also during February, it's not as much of a travel season. Hold on, I need a sip of my coffee. It was like less crowded, which I absolutely loved, and I liked being in the cold weather. So I'm going to miss it, and I will come back. I'll come back for that pasta. I'll come back for everything else. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Couple days of my life in Krakow, Poland. I really love this one. I'm excited to edit it on the plane. It'll give me something to do, and I will see you all in the next one. Cheers! And subscribe if you haven't already. I post a new video every Friday, so subscribe. Woo!